What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the ROUSH Performance esports page. Man, guys, I am glad to be back. What a year 2020 was, but guess what, guys? Positive thoughts. We're in this new year, 2021, and we are starting off things right. I mean, guys, 900 horsepower Pro 4 trucks. I don't know if it gets more exciting than this. Joining me in the booth tonight will be Rich Hall, and we're also going to have some in-car commentary. So we're going to be able to drop in with a few professional drivers and invitational guys and kind of hear what it's like behind the scenes and, or should you say behind the wheel. So we hope you guys enjoy it. If this is your first time, be sure to like and follow our page. Don't forget to hit the share button. And we're getting ready to go live here in about 7 minutes. You guys are actually going to be able to watch practice. But before then, we're going to jump to a quick intro. All right, guys. Well, welcome again to the ROUSH Performance Esports Off-Road Series. Guys, we're going to be doing a 3-series race, and man, I am crazy excited to watch 30 trucks go on this track. Rich Hall from Sports Car Unleashed podcast. Rich, you know a thing or two about motorsports, but what do you know about these guys? Do you know anything? Because I'll be honest with you, before this, I had no idea about these trucks.
Oh, dude, I know all about these trucks, man. I've always had an obsession with these things from afar. You know, I come from the sports car world, but man, these things are super exciting. Tons of horsepower, this gobs of like suspension travel, and just huge jumps, bodywork flying everywhere, mud flying everywhere, people landing on each other. It's just total insanity. Super exciting. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this series.
No, absolutely. And we're actually going to, so typically Harold Darner is our race control for the ROUSH Esports series. And Harold's actually going to be out on the track ripping around, but he's actually going to be able to jump in to the booth here and there. So Harold, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. We put down some laps, 119.6. I think Joey had a better idea to wait till the track cleared up. I wasn't really anticipating us being out there with other track cars for the qualifier.
I'm just waiting right here in pit lane, boys.
All right, we'll jump inside here. All right, Joey Atterbury, we're riding with you right now. We got you on the gyro cam. Why don't you show us a lap here?
Yeah, well, I haven't qualified yet, so we can go out and do a lap here.
Oh, this is very important, guys. You're seeing it live right here. We won't distract him too much, but let me just tell you, things are going to get really exciting. We've tested these trucks with, I think, maybe a maximum of about 12 trucks. Guys, we're seeing 30 trucks. 30 trucks are on the track right now. So a great first event, and I can tell you, I don't think that there is going to be a non-action spot. I know in certain racing, it's kind of like, all right, let's see what kind of goes on here. But guys, this is going to be high flying, 900 horsepower, as you can see it right along with Joey Atterbury. I mean, look at the wheel activity here. It doesn't stop at all.
It's like every corner is action packed, you know? It's like, you know, coming from like sports car, it's everything has to be so precise.
Right.
And traction is everything. With these things, it's just
Yeah, and there's
Who
room.
knows?
Yeah, right. And there's kind of there is room slightly for error in these trucks, which actually kind of makes it fun. I mean, I was able to jump in the truck and have some fun during some practicing and such. And the cool part about it is you don't have to be the best driver to stay out there. I mean, and we're seeing it. I mean, there's guys out here that are just coming out and having fun, and that's all we hope for.
Well, while I'm in the garage, I thought it was kind of interesting all the big names that are out here with us.
Oh, absolutely. On that note, guys, we have a lot of returning drivers from our ROUSH Performance On-Road World Tour Series. And now we're starting to see a lot of obviously new invitational guys from the off-road side of iRacing and first starting off, so it's funny because I say pro, and when I think pro, I talk to the actual reality of pro drivers in real life driving vehicles. But then there's also these guys on the iRacing side that are pro drivers. I mean, we're looking at, so basically, as you can guess, there's A, B, C, D licensing in iRacing, and we are seeing tons of B class, which is pretty much actually the highest because it's really actually you can't achieve A at this point due to the lack of, I guess, series amount of series in the off-road division side. So we're seeing the best drivers from the iRacing off-road side. And then we're also seeing drivers from NASCAR. We got Roush Fenway professional driver Chris Buescher. He'll be in the 17 Pro 4. I think it's like a green looking truck. It's awesome. Then we got, of course, Jack Roush Jr., Joey Atterbury. Let's see here, scrolling down here. Sorry, Harold, I can't say that you're quite pro yet, but he's getting there. Paul Slavonic.
That's a good plug, though.
Right. Sorry.
A couple more laps.
Right. But yeah, and then we have like Paul Slavonic, which he was a frequent podium visitor. And I'm curious how that's going to roll over from the road course to the off-road side. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen there.
Yeah, indeed, man. You know, this is such like uncharted territory for me. I'm just, when you guys announced this series at the end of last year, I was totally stoked. It's just such an exciting formula.
Oh, absolutely. Well, guys, we have, let's see here, 45 seconds until we start to grid. And the coolest part about this is we're actually going to be starting as a land rush. I actually am going to be honest with you. I have no idea how they're even going to start 30 trucks in this area.
Trevor, let me tell you how.
All right.
So we do a standing land rush start, and they will be lined up in rows of 10. So we should have 3, maybe even 4 rows of trucks out there. And when this green flag flies, we all go. It's going to be exciting.
Come on, man. Even the terminology for the start, land rush. I mean, that's just like
they need to put some beach balls out there, some picnic tables, Let's go through them. But hey, guys, I'm going to have to peace on out of here, get back to my channel, and I'll talk to you here after race number 1.
All right, enjoy it.
Have fun, man.
And it looks like... And somehow I actually got on the front row.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow. All right, hey guys, here it is.
I'm on the outside, so here we go.
Here it is. All right, the official starting grid sponsored by General Tire. This guy, Cameron, I'm going to tell you, I've been watching him during practice. He is just wicked fast. As you've seen him put down a 1:16.5. Joey Atterbury, Kyle Pate, Nick Nowak, Chris Buescher, Trent Brown, Carl Mottef, Tim Stevens, Andrew Player, Harold Darner, Cameron Bidwell, Jack Roush Jr., Andrew Perry, Corey Rexford, Zach Arnold, Kevin Santana, Peter Jenkins, Paul Slavonic, Nate Stacy, Tyler Cook, Andrew Cardinale, Stephen Baker, Ted Lowendick, Chris Papa, David Levine, Chris Wolfson, Jeff Altenberg, Cameron Lawrence, Ryan Lewis, Trenton McMillian, Alexander Fafinski, James French. Wow, guys. And wait, let's see here. Okay, thank goodness that is it. I'm going, is there really more drivers at this point? What a field.
I don't think we can fit any more in the field.
I really don't think we can either. Look at this shot, guys. Wow, this is going to be exciting. And the thing about it here is the start of this land rush is not a flat portion of the track at all. There's actually two, I would say, like roll sections or whoops in some instance, but it's a very unforgiving terrain, should I say the least. So let me
ask you this question real quick. Okay, so pole position, do they get to choose their lane on that insane front row, or I mean, how does that work?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not sure, and I'm kind of curious how this goes. And here is the start, guys. Green flag. All right, there's that first jump. Second jump looks like, see, and already we got trucks getting into each other. As Cameron, he's able to hold on to that first position here, guys. Wow, look at all these trucks. Wow. I mean, there is tons of trading paints here. There it is. As Cameron rounds the hill there.
We got a roller.
Oh, man. I don't even know if we're going to be able to keep up with this action. Yeah, number 11 decided to jump up on the wall there. Back to the front. It looks like Cameron here is holding out front in the General Tire 48 truck. There you go. Joey Atterbury in the 51 ROUSH Performance Polaris Pro 4 truck here. Oh, he snags that inside. That could definitely hurt. You know, that's one thing about these trucks being as aggressive as they are. You know, you can definitely tear these trucks up quick. Tear a tie rod right off. Oh, is little contact there. But yeah, any little contact, surprisingly, they can fall apart pretty quick. So there's definitely going to be some finesse around this track. There's Joey Atterbury jumping to Kyle Pate in the 90 truck just on the inside there. Looks like he has lap traffic already from first turn wreck here.
Incredible, man.
This is absolutely incredible. All right, let's jump back to Jack Roush Jr. It looks like Jack is actually just pulling out of the pits. I think he kind of had a tough start. I actually saw during the land rush start, I seen a vehicle kind of hit that first jump, landed second, kind of got off course and ran to the outside and tore up Jack pretty good there. So he is back out. Looks like he's got some new panels on that ROUSH Performance Pro 4 truck, and he is back going.
As good as new.
Good as new.
No. We got a little bit too much damage. We got rolled over in the hairpin, so we're back in the pits.
Was that you?
That was.
We got hit on the start, and yeah, we've been run over quite a bit tonight.
Well, that was quick.
All right, there's
our
leader.
We were out there, and yeah, we got turned going into the doubles. So.
All right, there's our leader, Cameron, as he puts a slight gap there, about a 3.5 second gap on Joey Atterbury. All right, Trent Brown. I was looking at this truck earlier. What a cool looking truck, actually. On the front here, he's got that red, white, and blue Roush. This is pretty neat. General Tire, got the American flag up top. What a cool looking paint there. All right, let's jump about mid-pack here. Let's find NASCAR driver. Let's find Chris here. I'm not sure if Chris made the race. Not in the aspect of qualifying, but it doesn't look like he might be sitting out this first stint here. And guys, just to let everyone know that so there's going to be two 15-minute races. This will be the first series. It will be a 10-minute break, and then we're going to go back to the final race. This is a no elimination race, so you're going to see all 30 trucks again. As you see, Paul Slavonic here battling it out. He is battling out with this is a no name. He definitely knows Jeff Altenberg. Him and Jeff definitely have raced together on the road course side as we're watching the battle here, guys. Andrew Perry, Jeff Altenberg, Paul Slavonic. And you know one thing, Rich, and being that I've driven this course on iRacing, this backstretch is actually pretty tricky when you hit those two rollovers. You're not hitting it wide open. You have to set the truck up for the next one and then the next one quickly and keeping the truck straight. So I couldn't even imagine what it's like to have trucks on both sides of you.
Another thing I was going to ask you, since you've had some time behind the wheel of these, what is the traction like? I mean, does the pack down stuff look as slippery as I think it is, and is the looser dirt a little as loose as it looks? Or
yeah, no, absolutely. The consistency, the inconsistency, should I say? Yes, where it feels packed, it feels packed. You get a little bit more traction, but yes, when you get into the soft stuff or the cushion, yes, you are absolutely. You see your RPMs jump up. Truck comes around a little bit more, pushes through the corners a little bit more. So yeah, absolutely. Right here when you get out to this cushion, if you are coming up a little too quick, yes, you'll get sucked right up into that wall. So it makes for the realism of this fantastic. And also having this many trucks on the course, I think what we're seeing is the track packing a lot quicker. And with that, yeah, I think you're going to see people be a little bit more bold into the corners here. All right, riding along Paul Slavonic on this big right sweeper here. This is a pretty cool setup. He just goes wide open here. See, nice setup there. Long left over the hill. Got to keep it tight here to basically set you up for this here. Boom.
A little
looks
blind
good
too.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this SpongeBob. That's great.
Awesome.
Let's check out Andrew Perry here. Here's Andrew. We've been practicing with him. He was out there yesterday. Heck of a driver, rocking that mint green ROUSH Performance Pro 4 truck. Currently 7th place. Guys, we have 5 laps to go. Cameron is still our leader with he's lengthened that gap a little bit more on fellow broadcaster Joey Atterbury to a 6.5 second lead, followed by Kyle Pate, Jeff Altenberg, and Paul Slavonic. So Andrews, he's looking at the top 5 right here, coming on this backstretch, coming to the hairpin. All right, and there's Cameron with just a clear open view. Looks like he's going to have a little bit of lap traffic here, but just smooth as fast. So let's check out what it's like riding along with current P1 driver here as he crosses over the Crandon jump there. Big ol' air sets up. Man, look at he kicks that thing right in there.
To just look how smooth he is. I mean, look at his hands compared to some of the other guys.
You're right. Yeah, he's almost
barely moving the wheel. I mean, he's totally got this truck mastered.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny because I think you always hear the terminology when driving on dirt, act like you're driving on snow. It's very, very subtle, very smooth. Slow into the accelerator, kind of like soft onto the braking. And I think that's what we're definitely seeing from Cameron. And I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing out there.
Another thing that really impresses me about this iRacing physics model for these trucks, I play a lot of sims like on the console side of the house.
Yeah.
And none of those games get the roll that you see in the actual real trucks. iRacing has the roll. I mean, these trucks are a handful.
Oh yeah, no, and we're watching this cam here, and I mean, just it's absolutely amazing to see. This is I call the general tire cam right here. Watching that tire just absolutely rip. And yeah, it's amazing. Awesome. You're watching the roll of the body. You're watching the compression of the tire.
Watching it on TV, sometimes it can be kind of deceptive, but these guys are getting some serious air, and there's a ton of travel in these trucks.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of, there's Chris Buescher. So I couldn't find him earlier, but there he is, number 17, Roush Fenway Pro NASCAR driver, Chris Buescher, as he throws it out wide there, setting it up for the Crandon jump here. We'll go ahead and jump in as we full air it out. He's definitely not used to that. When he airs it out in his type of racing, that's not a good thing. But here, we definitely are seeing it a lot more often.
I mean, the end car really illustrates just how busy it is in that cockpit, and just how hard, or I should say, how easy it is to get your truck discombobulated.
Oh, quick. Yeah, you can go from bad to worse, or you can go from worse to good. Yeah.
And then catch it. That's the thing. These things are just so much fun, man. I got to get in on this action, man.
Oh, you definitely do. All right, well, there's Chris Buescher. Chris is currently 7th place as he's running down Andrew Perry And there they are coming down the backstretch into the sweeper here. This is such a fun part of the track. Wide open, 6th gear coming down. And you're pretty much setting up for this next little rollover. Big jump. Kind of got it. The thing about it is you don't want to get on the brakes in the air, but you also don't want to come off the accelerator. You just kind of want to keep it nice and even to keep that truck floating. I would say at a good posture before coming down, because yeah, braking, bad news, bad news. Here's Chris looking inside to Andrew Perry. Looks like we got Carl Modiff just there above him. Looks like Andrew's looking to the inside. Oh, little bump. All right, let's jump back over to Jack Roush Jr. here. We're going to bring Jack, actually, we're going to pull him over. Jack, how's it going out there?
It's good. This is a blast.
Hey, Jackie, you learning any bad habits out there?
Oh yeah, lots of them. No, this is really cool. What a different style of racing. How's the show?
Oh, I mean, it's nonstop, Jack. It's action-packed, should I say?
As I was telling Trevor, like at the beginning, man, it's like every corner is literally an adventure, and it's just you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, my race got off to a bad start. While in the air, a car got into me and went sailing into the wall and got stuck in the pits for a while.
Oh, man.
I'm having fun now.
Absolutely. Well, you enjoy it, and we'll come back to you at a later point.
All right, sounds good, guys.
See ya. All right, there's Jack Roush Jr. He's having fun out there, launching that truck around as we're watching these General Tire just gripping and going.
I've got to say, that's the happiest I think I've ever heard Jack behind the wheel.
I think you're completely right. And that's the best part about these trucks is you have to have a smile on your face when driving these things. I'm sorry. It's addicting. It's fun. I don't know. To be honest with you, even if I was in a battle with someone and they took me out, I don't think I'd be completely mad about it.
No, dude, because, I mean, come on. I mean, these things are like, I mean, look at that.
Oh, there you go. I didn't completely catch it. I looked back up after the fact.
Maybe you'd be mad about that one. I don't know.
Well, we're watching Alex Fafinski. Alex is actually a current active member of the United States Air Force. So thank you so much, Alex, for everything you do. And anyone that's listening, and Rich yourself, and anyone that's listening, thank you so much for your service. And, we really appreciate you guys and continue to support you guys in anything that anything you need. All right, there's Alex Fafinski, currently 11th place in that 908 Air Force car. As you can see him come down the backstretch. Looks like he's chased by Cameron Bidwell. Here's James French.
Oh, look at that shot.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That the dirt looks so real. All right, back to our leader here. Wow, looks like
what's up?
Oh, here you go. We just finished the first heat here. So there's 9 laps or 15 minutes. Looks like Cameron has he put it together quick.
He was so far ahead it kind of threw us off there.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Let me tell you guys, I think I saw Cameron for a few corners, and then that's all I got.
Did you learn anything did you learn anything in those 3 corners?
He's a newcomer to our Roush esports stuff, and he popped into practice last night and popped off an even faster lap last night, and I was extremely impressed just with his truck setup and his driving, and he's got this line nailed down, and he's fast out there.
Yeah, definitely.
We were watching the in-car, and he was just so freaking smooth. It looked like he was in a road car, not a 900
No, yeah.
horsepower off-road beast, you know?
Smooth. Yeah, absolutely. And guys, real quick, if you are watching, don't go nowhere. We actually have just a 10-minute break, and it's going to go into another 15-minute session for the final. All trucks will be going through to the next segment, so there's no elimination here. And so we're going to just be chatting with a few guys here, and a few commercial breaks. All right. Let's see here, guys.
And one important note here on this race number 2, we are inverting the top 15 finishing order from race 1. So that means Cameron Peterson will be starting that second row in the 15th position.
Wow.
Well, I have to say that
work cut out for him, that's for sure.
Well, I have to say maybe being on that front row wasn't so lucky, because I was on the far end where closest to the track, and it did not help me any.
Well, I'll tell you guys, Cam is definitely no stranger, I think, to the iRacing world, as we're seeing actually a few different people comment rooting on Cam as he took the first spot. But yeah, Gary, he says, I ran with Cam in a few leagues. He's an animal in those trucks. That's why he's a world record holder. Go Cam. First off, guys, did we know what we bit off here? I don't know if we can chew this one up. I mean,
I think after that first race, we have a pretty good inkling.
I think we definitely figured it out quick. Well, Gary, you're absolutely right. He is an animal, and it was great watching him for that first stint. We're excited to see the second race, guys. We're going to go to a quick break.
My name is Karachi, and I've spent my whole life in the service. These are unprecedented times, and they say it's better to have it and not need it than, well, you know the rest. My name is Karachi, and I've spent my whole life in the service of others. For me, there's no greater honor than when I'm entrusted with the preservation of life. And in my world, here, there can be no compromise. The hard work begins long before the job ever starts. I train hard, so I fight easy. I never stop learning, evolving. This is the fabric of my life. Beyond training, the equipment I choose is critical to mission success. Whether weapon, engine, body, or mind, I require power on demand. That said, the burden of power must be balanced with discretion, necessary for the respect of life. The tools I trust are designed and engineered to function at peak performance. When life hangs in the balance, there can be no margin for error. My life has taken me all over the earth. Navigating the right path is never easy. As a great warrior Hannibal once said, if I don't know the way, I'll make the way. Hey, we can't always choose what life throws at us, but we can damn well choose how we'll go through it.
All right, and we are back after seeing those two awesome spots. I can't get over that Karachi piece. It gives me chills absolutely every time. Such a cool partnership. Being able to get one of actually Jack's good friends, Chris Karachi, former Navy SEAL. Just overall, this guy, probably not someone you want to mess with, but it's a really cool way to represent our truck, the freedom and the strength. Just really neat piece. So if you guys want to catch that again, head over to ROUSHperformance.com, or if you really want to get in it and check out the new Roush F-150 SC supercharged 650 horsepower truck, 610 foot-pounds of torque, head over to ROUSHperformance.com, click dealer locator, find a dealer near you, and they can definitely get you set up. Or if you're looking for parts, you have an F-150 all the way back to 2011 models on to current models. We have performance parts, cold air intakes, exhaust, superchargers, some really great performance needs that you may need. We have it. So go check out ROUSHperformance.com, or again, go back to that dealer locator, and a lot of our vehicle dealers are also parts dealers, so check it out. All right, and we are back here. We got about 1:40 until we go live, as we seen a truck go off track here. That was tough, but this is just a quick little heat practice. And as Joey said, the field will be inverted, so we're going to be able to see Cam battle it out from the back.
Top 15 will be inverted, so he'll be
top
starting
15th.
15th.
Okay,
there.
perfect.
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to bury him so far back in the field. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but he's got his work cut out for him. He's going to be starting on the second row, probably in the middle of a mess, and we'll see if everybody can survive.
Definitely.
So Joey, what is the strategy on those crazy starts?
Honestly, if you go in all out, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get in a bad position. I'm racing in virtual reality, which is, in my opinion, a huge advantage to be able to look around to see what's going on. If I need to give left, give right, or if I can stay on the throttle, or if I can lift. But it really is about give and take and getting through those first corner, maybe the first couple corners, then aggressively attack with passing.
All right, guys, and there is our results there for that first heat, sponsored by Haggerty Motorsports. Cameron, Kyle, Tim, Nick, Nate, Stacy, that's another pro driver, Chris Busher. Look at all you pro drivers all bunched up there. Cameron Bidwell, Steven Baker, Trenton McMillian, and Trent Brown rounds out your top 10 there, as we have 10 seconds until we go back to that land rush that I have fallen in love with so much. I think they should start every race like that. I don't care the series. NASCAR, everything. No
I'm
one
sure
agrees
it
with
was, I'm sure it was a pretty. I don't know. I was in there. You know, it's pretty exciting. And like I said, if there were some beach balls flying or some picnic tables, that would really put the icing on the cake.
There you go. No, exactly. All right, guys, they're
boys,
gritting
well,
back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Joey?
go hop in this truck over here, and I hope you have a fun time. And we're putting on a good show for everybody.
Absolutely. You guys definitely are. Be safe. It's funny. I'm so used to actually, talking racing here, and we're virtual. I'm still telling them to be safe. Who knows, guys? You could.
And who knows,
you could
the way those trucks are falling around, you can catch a cramp, man. You don't know.
And you're in VR. That's another thing. If he rolls in the VR, he might just roll his actual chair. So
Right.
I'm glad I'm glad I told him be careful. All right, guys, we are weighing in on the second heat here. This is when it really matters, guys. And let's see here. Let's hear where you guys are from. Go ahead and in the comment section, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Who are you pulling for? Who do you want to see take that top podium spot? And if you haven't, be sure to like this video and share it. That helps us out tremendously. This is a new series for us on the Off-Road Series, and we hope you guys are enjoying it. Here we go, guys. Get ready for the land rush. Oh, it looks like we had a truck false start there. I don't know who that was. We're going to go to the blimp cam here as the action. Man, look at that shot. They're all shooting in there. Oh, man, what a mess.
Oh, and we got
rollover.
Oh, somebody's gone over. Oh, there he is.
Oh, man, that was a tough on track there as we're just hovering right over here of, look at Chris Papa. Looks like who's else is up there. Oh, man, the field is just... All right, we're watching the Chris Papa, James French, Nick Nowak. Here you go. Man, I'm trying to... Oh, man, just behind
and
Nick.
there he goes.
Talk about the golden hour with the sunset coming down.
I thought we were going to make a lap without somebody rolling.
You know...
really did.
All right, there is Trenton McMillian. Excuse me, no, that is Cameron. Currently 18th place there. I think the whole field, I believe this is the leader that we're actually watching here, and I'm pretty sure that the stats are probably a little funky right now because just I think with all the pile-ups, trucks rolling, computer systems are even going crazy here.
Yeah, that first lap's going to take a little while to figure out.
Absolutely. The analysis guys up in the booth are freaking out right now, but there is tons of action behind Andrew Perry here. There's Cameron Lawrence in this 23 ROUSH Performance. Oh my gosh, and another truck off track there as he shoots wide.
It doesn't take much, does it?
No, it doesn't. There was our leader there, Cam, back in it. Oh man, tell me you saw that guy come off pits.
I saw out of nowhere.
He said, I want in on this action.
He was like, this is my spot.
Oh my gosh. Says I'm not losing another spot. Oh man. He is, you could say, I think he only has an accelerator on his setup. Oh man, I am not sure what this bunch is, but we're looking at Trenton McMillian. That's the 14 car there.
Pro tip, there is no traction on the body panels.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, Trenton with a little bump. Oh, I think that may have been purposeful there. They were bumping.
They were bumping, but I mean, it's really. I mean, you're in that closer quarter in these trucks, man, with all the undulation on this course.
Oh, that's true.
It's tough not to touch somebody.
Oh, absolutely, and you can quickly get lost in these corners too. I mean, you get tucked up behind someone, and next thing you know, hairpins 100 feet away. You're on those brakes hard, that's for sure. All right, there's Cameron working his way back up. Just got into the top 5. Passing Cameron Peterson. And it looks like Carl Modoff. Oh, man.
Whoa. How did he save that?
Oh, no. Carl Modoff, 948. And it looks
that was a great save.
That was.
And then the Jersey barrier kind of just messed everything up.
All right, guys, you're looking at your leader and fastest lap of this heat here, Nick Nowak. There he is, as he has a 3.5 second lead. It looks like, so Cameron, who won the first race, he is 6.8 seconds back currently right now. We're on lap 3 of 10. I'm curious if we're going to be able to see Cameron make up that much time there.
That 3 seconds doesn't seem that insurmountable.
That's definitely tough. And there's Joey Atterbury. Oh, as he barely holds it on there. He sent that thing. 1:19.3 is his fast time. He's 3 seconds behind the leader. What a great shot right there. Kicking it out.
I got to tell you, I'm not sure I believe Joey when he says he doesn't get motion sickness doing VR.
You're not kidding. I don't know how his stomach's not dropping during this.
I know.
All right, looks like we have a new fast lap of this heat. Looks like Kyle Pate. So Kyle's back there in 23rd, throwing down fast laps. Oh, and stolen again by Joey Atterbury. Oh, stolen again by Cameron Peterson. 1:17.7. Wow, guys.
You guys are cooking, man.
All right, we got Bonnie watching the number 48. Love from Canada. Shout out to you, Bonnie. Thanks for watching. Dana Valcourt says, looks like my adventures down I-85. I'm sure you guys know roads near you that I'm sure give you similar commute. All right, guys, if you're just now coming in, you are watching the ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series. It's a 3-race series. This is the first of the series. We're here at Crandon International Off-Road Raceway, having a blast in these 900 horsepower Pro 4 trucks. If this is your first time watching us, be sure to like, share, and don't forget to follow. It'll kind of let you in on what's going on in our world, but who doesn't want to watch these trucks? These things are an absolute blast. All right, riding alongside Joey Atterbury as he's kind of coming into some lap traffic here. So I'm curious how he's going to be able to navigate around. But I will say he actually took a solid 2.5 off the leader. So he is definitely gaining some momentum here. And it looks like Cameron is doing absolutely the same.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting at the end.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is going to get really exciting on the last couple laps here. So, guys, we have this is lap 5 of 10, or whatever comes first, and that would be 8 minutes, 45 seconds. Oh, as lap traffic rolls right in front of Joey Atterbury as he comes safely down there. But look who's just behind him. P1 finisher of the first heat, Cam.
Like I said, that 3 seconds, I don't know, man.
Oh, man, look at these guys just kick it out. We're going to go ahead and watch this battle because I know Joey and you know Joey, and he is a fierce competitor, and he doesn't like giving up a spot.
No, he does not. So let's see what happens here, guys.
And these, I mean, we're talking a professional, an iRacing professional in the real world here, battling it out as they're getting ready to come over the Crandon jump here. Big air. Joey's not lifting. He says, come on. Even though that outside track is a little bit quicker because he's going to get the better off there. But it looks like Joey's going to pinch him off.
Yep. This is a battle. Oh, we got a little traffic coming into play here.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, good move. Setup here. Good setup.
Yeah, Joey's looking solid out there, man.
No, absolutely. I think he's running consistent times here as he throws it out there. Cam looks underneath him. Looks like a battle of both Cams here. There's that General Tire Cam. Oh, man, let me just tell you, that was crazy. But, guys, look at there. Here is our first, second, third place. Currently, I know one thing. Nick is saying, oh, man, Where did these guys come from?
There may be something to this inverted start thing.
Exactly. There they go over the Polaris Razor. Jump there. Oh, Joey takes the outside. Is he going to have enough run time? Little room to the outside. This is a tough setup, though, guys. If you're on the inside there trying to get through this little S here, it's very tough to keep momentum. And we saw that there. But I can tell you it ain't going to be over. There he is to the outside.
Right.
He's trying to take that inside route with a good run. It's all about speed on this back stretch. Tuck it in, but I don't know. This is where passes happen. And obviously with Cam, knowing that Joey's right on his bumper, he has to be a little bit more aggressive with him. And actually, I saw earlier, who was it? Gary, he said he will always race you clean. So I'm going to see what's going to happen here as Cam looks to the outside. All right. Oh, man. There it is. Cam takes one. Joey's looking for that second spot. This will be definitely a good battle. I mean, between Joey and Nick, I mean, they're just running within seconds. Or, I'm sorry, within tenths of seconds. Oh, there he goes. Nice little bump there. Oh, but he says, nope, I'm not giving it up that easy. Joey. Oh, man.
It went a nudge between friends, right?
That's right. I mean, if you're not nudging in this race, then you're not racing at all. But I can tell you one thing. I think if Nick maybe gets a little bit of hold on Joey, he might send it a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. All right, let's jump back to another battle here, guys. Look at this 3-race battle. These guys are wild. Kevin Santana, Andrew Player, and Tim Stevens. I was watching these guys earlier. I think between these guys, I don't know if they have a break on their setup either. They are just straight sending it. And you could see it. I mean, just throwing those trucks way out there, having fun. That's exactly what we want to see.
You know what's interesting too? I mean, in most racing disciplines, getting that sideways, I mean, you're not able to save it, but these trucks have so much power.
Oh, absolutely.
That they can just like counter steer and just get in it and straighten it out. It's so much fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. This is actually pretty cool, guys. You're riding along in front of Andrew Player. And actually, Andrew has a really cool New Hampshire State, I believe it's State Police, fallen truck tribute. It's actually really neat. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can actually go follow him at NHSP Fallen on Instagram there. So go give him follow. Pretty cool tribute there to the fallen state police there in New Hampshire. And actually, if you can kind of see a side view, it actually has a few of the officers there on the side. But pretty neat tribute. Andrew, glad you're racing with us. All right, there they go over that Polaris Razor, which is one of our newest partners, guys. We have partnered with Polaris during this series. We're super excited to have them on board. As you can see on most of our ROUSH Performance vehicles, you're going to see the Polaris blasted down the side of the door, and I'm pretty sure that gives us an extra 10 horsepower on those trucks. There it is. Thanks, Joey, for the show. All right, looks like Cameron says, you guys just take a seat. I got this.
I think that's his like 15. You really think that 15 was gonna be enough spots for me?
Yeah, exactly right. I think we should put him all the way in the back.
Hey, I say if he's gonna stick around, man, we may want to stick him a little further back.
Right. Just
for the sake of everybody else.
All right, let's jump. There's a name we know. We caught up with him earlier. Paul Slavonic. Oh, it looks like he's racing alongside Chris Buescher as well. Looks like Chris Buescher, Paul Slavonic, James French, Jeff Altenberg. That's another name we know as they're coming down the hill.
I know James French pretty well, too. He runs prototypes.
Okay. So, yeah, we got a bunch of pro drivers out here.
We sure do.
That's great. Going from the hard surface to this unknown stuff. All right, there you go. There's James French in the 32. Oh, here's a battle, guys. Like I was telling you earlier, the Kevin Santana, Trenton McMillian, Andrew Player, Tyler Cook. Look at these guys just four-truck battle. This is what it's all about right here. These trucks just wide open. And that's the best part about it. I mean, You have to be wide open. Oh, there he goes. Stuffs it in there. He says, give me some room.
You know, it's interesting, you know, coming from road racing, where you try to save your tires, you try to save your brakes. You know, in this discipline, this is like, get in and stay on it.
Stay on it, right? Yeah. Once they get locked up on your inner fender, it's just all you hear is the RPM just bounce through the roof. They're saying, I'm holding on to you. Let's go through this corner. Let's jump back a little bit. Here is another pro driver, Nate Stacy, a championship driver at that. There's Nate throwing it in there, 60 car. There's Nate, just came off a championship season.
That's Nate's number in the real world as well.
Yep, definitely is. Oh my goodness. I believe that was Kevin Santana that just about took out Nate in a roll.
Sometimes the best intentions in these trucks ends up in a roll, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, let's check out. Here's Harold Darner in the 01, ripping around here. Harold is currently 20th as he jumps the Polaris Razor.
Man, big Harold out there putting in work, baby.
He is. He is getting it done. And actually, I'm going to give him the vote of coolest truck out there. And if you look closely, he actually took the graphic. Let's see here if we can get a better shot. Let's see. Here you go. He's going to whip it in here. And that back panel there, it's actually the Roush Raptor splash graphics that we have equipped on our 20 model Roush Raptor. So it's actually pretty cool how he took that actually off the truck and was able to put it on his paint here.
Yeah, that looked familiar.
Yeah, heck yeah. He's got the big square R up there on top. Truck looks good.
It does look good.
Harold, I don't know if you're still there, but you can tell us a little bit also what's on your truck. I know you have 2 organizations there and foundations. Why don't you tell us a little bit about those if you have a chance? I know someone's hot on your tail, so we can definitely wait till a front stretch if that'll help.
I think we're about done here. This is the last lap.
Oh goodness, these races are a lot different than what we're used to here.
Yeah, they are. I'm getting into the flow. I get it now.
Oh yeah, I mean half the we're watching actually Harold come through the finish here. He was able to pick up a 19th. His Travel with an Angel Roush Raptor, 900 horsepower. I think it was followed by, there's Alex Fafinski.
Yeah, and just now that we're on our cool-down lap, I can tell you a little bit about what we got on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Suitcase with the Hearts, Travel with an Angel, travelwithanangel.org. It's my organization. We're a ministry company, nonprofit that provides special needs families with assistance while they're on vacation. A lot of them have like in-home health care and stuff that they need, and the insurance companies don't pay for that when they go on vacation. So we got travelwithanangel.org, and during my ministry time, I worked with a young man, Daniel Sabota. He's out of Cary, and he's a self-advocate for autism, and he made the paint on the front of my car, which is the Imagine Friends, and this particular dinosaur sees things from upside down, and he highlights the different perspective, or see things differently that the autism spectrum provides people seeing things differently. So you can check him out, Imaginary Friends, and they're on Facebook as well.
Absolutely. No, that's awesome. That is great. And Harold, thanks for the in-car chatter there. We really enjoyed it. All right, guys, there is I'm going to start calling him Cam just because Gary did, and now I feel like I know him. But Cam absolutely put it down, guys. There was Cam. So top 3 there was Cameron Peterson, Joey Atterbury, Nick Nowak. Man, wow, what a race. And obviously, as you guys just saw, we get so caught up in the action and the fun. I don't think any of us realized both races that the finish was even happening, because there's so much action, so much fun.
I think it's because we didn't want it to end. It was so much fun to watch.
I'm going to completely agree with you there. That That was a blast to watch. And let's check out the official results. It has not calculated yet, so we're going to let that one calculate there. Let's see here who we got in here. It looks like Cam is in the transfer room, so we're going to bring him over in just a minute and hear from our winner of the first ever ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series. But before that, we're going to bring over Joey Atterbury. Let's see here. Joey Atterbury, you're live in the booth. Man, how was it?
No, it was a blast. You know, I just want to go ahead and throw out a couple apologies. One to Andy Perry. He's a buddy of mine, and I totally put him on his roof.
Oh,
and I think I probably put a couple other people on their roof too, but it's all in good fun. I hope they're not too mad at me. But, dude, you guys, this race was so much fun. I don't think I've heard more laughter in that team chatter anytime else. It is a blast out there.
No, absolutely. And I think we had a blast. I know that. I think it's the funnest race that I've ever called. I think both times Rich and I didn't realize that the finish was even happening because there's so much action.
It was a howl. It was literally a howl a minute, man. It was so much fun to watch.
It was funny, Joey. They're talking to me on the final lap, going, "Hey, when you get an opportunity to talk to us on a straightaway," I'm like, "It's the last lap."
Listen, man. Listen, we didn't want it to end.
We were having our own party.
Yeah, we're having our own party, just watching you guys just do what you're doing out there.
Yeah, no, that was a blast. Well, Joey, I hope you enjoyed. I don't even actually say hope. I know you enjoyed the first race ever of a ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series, and I look forward to 2 more races with you, and hopefully we'll continue to grab some in-race chatter with you.
Yeah, well, guys, if you are watching this and you want to sign up, we can fit 40 trucks on the track. We can fit more trucks out here. So if you are curious, come follow us. Come sign up. We got the Motorsportreg links on the Roush Esports page. Come on out and race with us.
Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Joey, who else is over there in your team?
Let's see here. I know Jack Roush is over there, and
I know that guy.
You could probably pull him in here, you know, and he is the godfather of this all.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead and let's pull Jack over and get a little chat with him.
Bring the Don over.
The Don. No, and I know Jack was having fun as we kind of heard a little bit from him. It's all smiles, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. I think we also got Andrew Player, Jack,
Trevor.
I don't even need to ask if you had fun. We already know that you had fun. But tell us about the first race of the ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series. How was it?
It was awesome. You know, if this was a real race and I got into 2 mishaps like that, I wouldn't be smiling right now. But no, this was a really great, you know, experience. Awesome form of racing. I had a blast. I hope everyone had fun watching it.
Oh, I know we did. As we mentioned before, Rich and I, both races missed the finish because we were having so much fun watching everyone get into each other and pass and everything else.
Jack, awesome. you might want to make these races longer just for our sakes.
Yeah.
The problem with that there, Rich, we can't fuel the cars.
True.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just have to
probably stretch it 1 or 2 more laps, but yeah, these things have a 12-gallon fuel tank, and with 900 horsepower, it sucks it dry pretty fast.
Yeah, that is true. Well, Jack,
I think there's something to be said for these short races where you just have to go at it all out.
Definitely. I think we see that in a lot of driving styles. It's everyone's trying to get to the front real quick.
Yeah.
All right, and it looks like we also have Nate Stacy in the booth. This year champion, right, Nate?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that. How was that? How was your season? And then also tell us about the first race on the ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series.
Well, the ROUSH race was a blast. I may have accidentally T-boned a few people. I probably should send some messages after that. But I had a blast here, and the season was crazy long. It was crazy weird all year, super condensed, but at the same time, it felt super long. It was a lot of challenges, a lot of new challenges, but I think it was overall a really cool season to be a part of. and really glad that we came out on top. And I appreciate you guys for having me here for the off-road series, man. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. No, thanks for joining us, and hopefully we can keep you around for the rest of the series.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. All right. Looks like we also got another champion in here, NASCAR driver Chris Buescher. Chris, I guess the platform changed a little bit. You went from the hard stuff to the dirty stuff. How was it?
I would argue that this was the hard stuff. that was pretty difficult, but that was a lot of fun, man. That was just a change of pace. This do a lot of four-wheeling in our off time or any downtime we get, and that's a lot of fun. I like doing that, and I'll definitely be coming back for the next couple.
Heck yeah. No, that's awesome. No, it looked like you guys were all having a blast out there, and it's pretty cool to see you guys being obviously professional drivers in real life coming to the iRacing platform, and it clearly showed that obviously you knew what you're doing, but I'm glad that everyone is having fun. And let's see here. I
don't think I'd go as far to say I knew what I was doing, for the record.
Nate. Oh, let's see here. Also, let's see the grid final results here, sponsored by Haggerty Motorsports. Looks like our top 10. We'll go through this real quick here. Cameron Peterson, Joey Atterbury, Nick Nowak, Cameron Lawrence, Tim Stevens, Andrew Player, Trenton McMillian, Tyler Cook, Paul Slavonic, and Jeff Altenberg rounds out your top 10. And let's go ahead and pull Cam into the booth, our first winner here of the ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series. Hey, Cam, this is Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. How are you?
Hey, man, you are live in the booth. Congratulations, first off.
Thanks. That was an awesome event. I'm glad to be here.
It's funny because obviously we don't know you yet, but I think we are quickly figuring out who you are, and you have fans. That's for sure. We're getting tons of comments saying that they're here to watch you, and people all the way from Canada as well. So, I'm guessing this clearly isn't your first time in these Pro 4 trucks.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I'm actually up here in Canada. Got a bit of a fan base, I guess, going. Friends and family, and it's pretty awesome for them to see broadcasts like this that ROUSH Performance is putting on, that they're able to see this stuff. So thanks to you guys for putting that on. And I've been doing these trucks for about a little over a year now. So I've had lots of time to shake out all the all the hard spots and throw together a good setup and a clean driving line and lots of practice, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think you've done so much practice because a birdie told me that you're a world record holder, but I'm not sure in what.
Yeah, so in iRacing, you can actually look on each individual track and car as well. So in these Pro 4 trucks and Pro 2s and Pro 2 lights as well, you can actually search for world record times, and you'll find my name up there in the majority of them. So wow. I put a lot of effort into getting all the best practice times, the best qualifying times, and the best race lap times as well.
That is great. Well, yeah, we definitely saw it today. And the greatest part, you're not only fast, but you're such a clean driver, and you quickly could tell that. You give room when needed, and you know where to pass. And it was a blast watching you, and we're really excited to have you a part of the ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series. And also, I know Joey Atterbury, he's just jumped in the booth, pro driver. I know Joey and you had a battle there for a little while.
Yeah, that was awesome. I didn't know where I was going to end up after the first, corner, I should say, in that heap of a mess coming down the first hill. But I figured he was going to be up there if he made it through. And so it was kind of expected. And, I haven't driven with him on the track too much. So, yeah, I kind of have to give people room if you don't know, where they're going to be, especially when the track is so blue grooved like that. But
absolutely,
I think we both ran a clean race as far as I'm concerned, and ran pretty hard. And it was a blast. Hopefully he had a good time too.
Oh, I know he did. One quick question. Typically, how many trucks do you see on this track at a time? Is this the most you've done, or is this pretty standard? We had 30 trucks out there.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the most I've seen on a track. And starting 15th and right in the middle of it is, that was a learning experience for me. So, usually it's about 15 to 20 trucks at the most.
Oh, wow. So we threw a little wrench in it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just another learning experience. And, I'll take those anytime I can.
That's awesome. Well, Cam, we appreciate you taking the time to race with us. We're honored to have you now, and we're really excited to see you, hopefully for the rest of the series.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say thanks to you guys as well for putting this broadcast on once again, and thanks to the guys on the Jim Beaver Esports team and a couple sponsors as well. I got General Tire in the truck, as you can see. They're my primary sponsor now, so hats off to them. The Fistful of Bourbon, Polaris Razor, Vision Wheel, Rigid Industries, Dirtfish, GSP, XTB Axles, Gibson Performance, Ocronus, Sant Racing Fabrication, 07 Designs by Matt Everhart, and Chris Leone's Motorsportreg.
Oh man, I am so glad I'm not as good as you because I couldn't remember any of those. So congratulations to you for taking that podium spot, Cam. We will see you next race.
Thanks again, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor, see what a world record gets you?
Yeah. My goodness. I'd be like, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my dog.
Right. I got Jet and Noodle right here, and Noodle has been begging me. She's like, hey, it's dinner time over here, dude. What are you doing? But no, hey guys, thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Harold. But biggest thanks of all goes to ROUSH Performance and Jack Roush. And thank you for letting us put this on. And I can't wait for race 2. It's just in a couple weeks' time, guys, at a new track with a huge jump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at stuff here, I just want to say hey to Daniel and their guys. They shared us up on their webpage. They're talking about the paint on my car. It was an honor to be having the Imagine Friends on the front of my car, and thanks to you guys for letting us talk about our ministries and our friends out there.
Oh, absolutely, Harold. No, thank you for everything you do. We appreciate it and glad you're able to get out on the track instead of sticking you in the booth.
Well, it's fun to be in the booth, but sometimes it's fun to get out here as well and mix it up. I tell you, I'm still sweating, and I think my pulse might be normal by now.
Hey, I was gonna say, for virtual racing, I can't think of a time where I heard so many guys afterwards, like you could hear that their heartbeat's elevated.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's like everything's still kicking there, for sure.
I'll have to ask my fitness coach if I could count this as exercise, since I had an elevated heart rate for over an hour.
It sure sounds like it on this end.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. That is great. And it looks like Nick Nowak just jumped on Facebook. Thank you guys for putting on this a great event. Nick, thank you for joining. We hope that you continue to race with us through the series. We had a blast and great racing out there.
Hey, Nick, hope you didn't mind that little door slam there. I think we all made it through clean, but thank you for coming out and racing, man. You were out there front for quite a while up there. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to catch you or not.
Well, guys, that was a blast. That is one way to wrap up our very first ROUSH Performance Off-Road Series race. I know I had fun, and I'm as you guys heard, each and every driver just had an absolute blast. I wish that I can give you guys all shout outs, but we will see you guys next time. And special thanks to our partners, Haggerty Motorsports, General Tire, and Polaris. We appreciate you guys partnering up with us during these times where we kind of have to change things up and go virtual, but we're all having a blast here. And if you guys haven't liked and shared or followed the ROUSH Performance Esports page, please do. And you guys can stay up with what's going on, because Joey, when are we heading to the next race? Sometime in February.
I'd have to look it up. It is 2 weeks time from today.
Perfect. Yep.
So we got just a quick break, and then we are headed to Wild West Motorsports Park. That is race number 2 for us.
Perfect. All right. Well, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, tell us what your favorite part of the race was, and make sure you're following along for later updates. Until then, we'll see you guys next time.